Welcome to My Online Deliberation. This is a presentation about my opportunity to create some online discourse about a topic that I love. The chances for me to post on my social media accounts about crystals was an opportunity I, Alexandria Young, have thoroughly enjoyed. Welcome to this presentation. In this presentation, I will be discussing one of my Instagram accounts where my name is Alex_Extreme. It is my Instagram handle where recently I have posted about crystals. This post was a use of text as well as visuals for the opportunity to win an Instagram challenge. The challenge was offered by Geo Crystals on Instagram, and their crystal shop allowed users to post about their experience as well as engage content with their followers to win this challenge. Although I didn't win the Instagram challenge, I did use visual and text to engage with one friend, They Love Trinity, on Instagram and allow her to also engage in the challenge to win the crystal. Although neither of us won, I was able to tell a great story as well as receive some discourse, although very minimal, and show the chance to win a beautiful crystal. Then on my Twitter handle, I posed a question to the timeline. That question read, Twitter, y'all want to see my crystals? And surprisingly, 3 days later, I got an answer. A friend engaged in my online discourse, and the deliberation continued as we talked about the beauty of crystals. We talked all about how we will be posting them on our timeline and the chance for our followers to see the beauty that we see as well. That was a successful chance to engage in some online deliberation. Meanwhile, on Snapchat, I had another success where I shared a visual of a video. This video came with audio and visual and allowed one of my Snapchat users to engage in some deliberation with me. He asked me a question which I was able to answer and give him more insight about crystals. His question read, where did you get the mineral from? And I told him about the Crystal Blue shop in Atlanta, Georgia, which I bought my first and fourth crystal family. In his question, I also was able to tell him about some of my interests and the natural interests that I have in crystals. As they come from the environment, I am just amazed at their beauty, but he thought I was a geology major. In our deliberation, I was able to tell him that I am just like any collector and I love crystals just for the beautiful creations God has placed all over this world. He was excited. We continued on in our discourse, and the opportunity to engage about crystals, which are so unique to me, was again successful here on Snapchat. And that was the third of my locations where I posted some content engaging with my followers for online deliberation. I was successful in many ways because of the content in which I posted. Now, I did learn that actually a video is more successful because it is the mix between an audio and a visual that engages the followers of the presentation. Now, let me give you a little example here.
Yeah, part of me was thinking these shits were man-made because
But
so
they're
perfect.
not exactly, and they're not.
And that's what gets unbelievable.
Now you can tell my excitement. In this video, you hear my voice as the audio explaining how these crystals are not man-made. They actually come from the ground themselves, from the earth, and they are beautiful. They're sold in a shop, which means they have some buying power, and people that also have bought them can use them as collector item investments as well as sell them as they progress in time and value. That excitement allowed my followers to really understand how excited I am about them, and this next video will just show you a little bit more of how a video captures the audio and the visual beauty of a presentation.
Be seeing those.
As you can tell, I am showing the perfect amount of beauty in this visual as well as text though, which offers the chance to identify what that crystal is, which is an angel or a quartz, and show how it is useful to my followers. The uplifting peace, meditations, and connection with angels are so useful and so beneficial to my followers that I had to tell them about it in this online deliberation. The chance for discourse and the chance for them to benefit is so useful to me as well as exciting. I was able to capture it all by audio and visual.
Be seeing those.
So those are the main differences. You should add audio and visual in your post. That is important because it's so engaging as a video. I don't have much success as posting a post with just text and visual because my followers have to read it. Whether it be they're less engaged, bored, or lazy, they're not going to read a paragraph. And that is something that I have definitely learned about my social media content and engagements. But a follower of mine is likely to engage in a video where they can respond, view, and like that post. I am so excited I found out the ways to manage my social media accounts and figure out which of the three is best for me. And so that is why I suggest Twitter, because as you can see here, the online deliberation was excellent. It was so lengthy, we had a great time, and the video was successful. She retweeted it, replied, as well as loved the opportunity to share about the crystals that we love, that we share, and that we both love till this day. Twitter's all about what's happening, and that's your chance to online deliberate with your followers. Thanks, you guys.